I talk to a lot of sales reps that are doing very well for themselves, right? And as a sales agency owner, I get to work with business owners that are doing 7, 8 figures a year in their business. And part of the reason they're doing that is their sales reps. So I speak to a lot of sales reps that are doing very well for themselves, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60K a month in commissions. And the difference I see between them versus someone who isn't making that amount of money in sales is, as cheesy as it may sound, is their mindset. They come from a place of abundance, not a place of scarcity. They don't come from a place of desperation every time they speak to a prospect, right? They understand that they need to get out of their own way. So if you're not cracking at least 10K a month and you're in sales for anything longer than a few months, the first thing you have to do is point all the fingers at yourself. You have to take total and complete accountability. Either it's your skill set, either it's the offer you're on, either it's your mindset, whatever it is, right? There's something going on with you specifically that you are not able to do 10K a month and other sales reps are. There's nothing different between you and someone else, especially in the same profession. Now, most sales reps, the basic ones, they just want to blame everything but themselves, right? The leads suck, marketing sucks, so on and so forth. The best of the best take total accountability. And that's what I want to break down today. The mindset required to hit 20, 30, 40, 50K a month in pure commissions without starting a business, without running a sales agency or any of that. If you don't know me, my name is Baaz Virk. I run revenuegrowth.io. We build and manage sales teams and sales processes for 7 and 8 figure business owners. And recently we also started partnering with sales reps so we can start working in 25 to 50 more verticals within this year. That being said, subscribe, like, share, all that good noise. And let's dive in. Right, so let's talk about getting out of your own way, especially if you're in sales. So you ever wonder why and how there's other sales reps out there who are just absolutely crushing it and you aren't? And some of these, quote unquote, A players, sales reps might even be on your sales team for whatever you're selling right now. And they somehow manage to top their leaderboards every single month. Now, they sell the same or similar product or service or offer that you sell. They have access to the same type of leads. They're given the same exact script that you have, but somehow they always end up outperforming you by miles. And this isn't just for those who always underperform, right? Like the newbies or rookies or whoever. I've seen sales reps who were at the top of their leaderboard last month, but this month they fall completely off. No numbers change. Still same amount of sales calls, still same amount of leads, marketing quality, everything is the same. The only thing that changed is how many deals they close. Now, assuming you've done plenty of sales training, right? And you know how to do a proper discovery, pitch the right way, eliminate objections, obstacles, find out the main why, current situation, desired situation during a sales call, and even handle objections at the end of the call. Let me correct this. This isn't about tactical strategy or one-liner objection handling tricks or anything like that. You might be stuck in what's called the unconscious incompetence trap, right? This is like a sneaky hurdle that even the best closers can fall into. And today we'll break down this phenomena and equip you with the tools to break free and reclaim, if you lost it, your closing mojo. So really quick, what is unconscious incompetence trap? This concept from psychology describes a state where someone is unaware of their declining skills or knowledge. They were once competent, but as a market or their own approach evolves, they unconsciously become less effective. And you probably have experienced this or know someone who has experienced this in the past as well. Early in your sales career or your high-ticket closing journey, you were likely very aware of your limitations and actively sought out improvement, right? However, over time, success can breed complacency. You might unconsciously rely on outdated tactics or strategies or fail to adapt changes in client behavior or market trends, especially for those that have been online space for a while. Things are not the same as they used to be 2-3 years ago. The market has evolved and will continue evolving. So you should as well, and as should your skill set. So some of the signs you're stuck, right? If any of these hits home, that's a red flag that you're in the unconscious incompetence trap. So stalling numbers, a consistent decline in closed deals or revenue is a major warning sign, right? If you used to close 100, 200, 300K a month in revenue every month, but now you're below 50, 80 for the past 3 months consistently, you're stuck. I know most sales reps want to blame the leads, the marketing, the offers, something, but the first thing you have to do is point all the fingers at yourself. All right. Next is increased client resistance. So you might encounter more objections or a general lack of client enthusiasm or engagement for your closing style or your closing calls. Most of your deals used to close seamlessly. Now, every single sales call or sales meeting ends up in almost like an objection handling battle towards the end of the call. Or your prospect just straight out lie to you. They say, yeah, we'll get started tomorrow. And then they just end up ghosting you. Another red flag. Okay. And then this is constantly happening. You know you're stuck. And then you're also going to feel some sort of like internal discomfort, right? It's almost like a nagging feeling of something's not right, or a lack of motivation can point towards unconscious incompetence. Whether your conviction on the offer or the service you're selling isn't there anymore, or the company you're selling for has changed its ways and you no longer have faith in them as you used to. It could be many reasons. But if you have internal discomfort selling the thing that you're selling, that's just more signs that you're stuck. So breaking free and reigniting your fire, here's how you can escape this trap, right? Number one, embrace continuous learning. I know this sounds cheesy, but never stop learning, right? Never stop learning, never stop evolving. Seek out new sales strategies, coaching programs, sales trainers, network with other high-level closers. The same thing that got you to where you are now is not going to be the same thing that will help you grow or level up. Go work with some sales trainers who are up to date with today's market. All right. Next, you need to self-reflect and ask for feedback. Schedule regular self-reflecting sessions for yourself. All right. Analyze your closing calls, identify areas of improvement, and solicit honest feedback from some of your trusted colleagues, other sales reps, or even clients, right? Listening back to your own sales calls to improve is like watching game tape. This is something that has to be done on a regular basis, at least once a week. You should always have a network of sales reps and closers you can go to and get some feedback on your calls, right? Don't submit all your calls to a sales coach if you have one, or listening to a sales coach dissect your calls every single time. Sometimes it's good to get feedback from those who are actually in the trenches with you on this on a daily basis. And next is reignite your passion. So remember why you started in sales or high ticket closing. Reconnect with your core purpose, visualize your goals, and reignite the fire that fueled your initial success. A lot of times, if we just remember what our true why is, we can usually bring ourselves back out of the quote unquote sales slump. All right. So staying ahead of the curve is basically going beyond coming out of the slump. We just stay ahead of it and we never let it happen. So first thing you can do is future proof your approach. Actively research emerging trends in your industry, the client behavior, and the way others in your market segment are behaving. Look at the way your recent prospects have been closing and see if you can find a trend or see a trend that's going on, right? Maybe January, February, first quarter of this year, they were closing a certain way. You used to do one call closes, but recently it's been 2 call close. Start setting up your calls that way. Adapt your approach to just stay ahead and you never get into a slump. And next is embrace technology. Explore and leverage new technologies that can enhance your sales process. Now, this can be sales automation tools, AI-powered communication platforms, data analytics, personalized client interactions. The best thing, at least at this point in time, is using automations to make sure you're always on top of your follow-up. And as well as we also use it for confirmation, reminders for prospects of their sales calls and meetings. But use these tools, especially as a sales rep, you can use these. Most businesses that you're working with or you're selling for have access to these. You can make your own automations within their CRMs. And then invest in yourself. Continuously hone your communication, negotiation, and your sales skills. Consider attending masterclasses, workshops, coaching programs, new sales trainers, whatever. But just continuously invest in yourself. All right. And that's it for this one. Hopefully this helps you. If you're stuck, get out of your own way. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.